There's no way he's just watching cable or something. This is edited, dude. There's no way he brought Elden Ring to the delivering room. No way. That's just too crazy. You said apparently some fake walls in Elden Ring take multiple hits to reveal. No way. So you telling me some people that said hidden path here, maybe they were telling the truth. Maybe they were telling the truth. You're lying to me. Nah, I don't believe that. No, I do. No. And I know exactly where that's at. And I'm like this close. I'm this close to just booting up my PlayStation 5 and going there right now to try that. There's no way. So why would they do that? It's real. Check the replies. There's no way. I have only one question. How are we supposed to find those naturally? That's what I'm saying. Because he hit that shit at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yo, he hit that wall 40 times. He hit that wall 40 times plus. You telling me that I have to, yo, he hit it that like damn near, I think it was about 40 to 45. That's how many times he hit. You said 55? Bro, I don't know, man. Bro, he hit that wall a bunch of times. How are we supposed to discover those naturally? Is there a different effect whenever the wall is struck versus a normal wall, aka cloud or dust debris instead of rain or sparks? In most Souls games, and especially in Elden Ring, you need to figure out almost everything on your own. It's like you having your own adventure. No help. Oh, damn. A lot of people be saying that shit in the chat. They be like, nopers, no help. No help. No help, no sign. Just thinks that you found or learned. To be honest, this design is amazing. I'm not even going to lie. I like this design a lot. But, man, it just... Now my brain feels like it just unlocked something. Now I'm just like, now I'm thinking to myself, how many walls or secret paths that I potentially miss now? Now I'm thinking there's like an infinite amount of walls that I have not, or secret paths that I haven't discovered. Hit every wall now. Just play New Game Plus. That's crazy. I'm kind of mad that I saw this now because now I'm upset. Now I'm about to just not even complete the game. I'm just about to spawn straight back in the first area and then just start going to every dungeon and just start hitting walls until I find something now. You said been looking at the subreddit? Okay, and how do you discover these naturally? Unless you see a window or something, there's no way. Actually, I hit the door several times. It completely looks like a hidden door. But of course, I didn't expect 30 hits. Exactly. So you just have to be very lucky to discover it. This isn't a good design to be... kind of true. Kind of true. That's not a good design. Because it's like you... Because then there's a very high probability that you will never find it. Or there will be people that in this game's lifespan... There's going to be shit that will be never found in this game then. Unless you're like a hacker and then you look through everything in the game. You said you should watch Maximilian's video on this? Somebody send me that shit. Because I actually like Maximilian. I like Maximilian a lot. I love the way he speaks. The way he articulates his words and his passion for Street Fighter, even though I've never played Street Fighter, I like that about him. Why is you said why is it not? It's fun to have huge secret hidden away to take while to find. It's not like everything is like that. The best Easter eggs have no indication of what to do or how to start it. I mean, think of zombies. Like Call of Duty zombies, the Easter eggs. Nah, some of the Call of Duty Easter eggs are very long and complicated. Mark, if you had the link, send it to one of the mods, if anything. Only VIPs and mods can send links. Oh, shit. Yeah, so Mark, try to send it to one of the mods if you have it. They're obscure as fuck. Yo, and you know what's crazy? That area in the cutscene that he was looking in? I could have sworn that when I played this game, I don't know if it's in one of my VODs, I think I even myself said that this looks like it's a secret path, but it's not. And I even think that there was a message in front of it saying secret hidden path. And I even was like, nah, this is not a hidden path. That's weird. You say, yeah, Max is so passionate and knowledgeable. I'd be entertained as fuck, even when he talks about things that I don't really care for. Exactly, which is like Street Fighter, because I'm not too crazy with the Street Fighter lore. But seeing how much he loves the game and how much he loves fighting games, it makes me, like, his passion makes me drawn to hear what he has to say. If that makes sense. I just like him. Let's go! And then he has this fire-ass intro. This is such a fire intro that's like all... I don't know who animated this for him, but this intro is fucking fire. Let's go! It's fire. That's a fire intro.
What's up, dudes? Max.
I don't care what anybody says. That intro is fucking fire, dude. Fire.
Here, before we jump into this, I wanted to give a big shout out to the sponsor of today's video, which is Square Enix and War of the Visions Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. This game is a free-to-play tactical RPG set in the Final Fantasy series, and it's celebrating its 2nd anniversary since launch. It's also available on Google Play, the App Store, and the Amazon App Store. And starting until March...
The art on that game is fire. The art looks like Octopath, but it's probably made... I think Square Enix worked on Octopath, but I like the art a lot.
March 23rd and going until April 26th, there is a big Final Fantasy VI collaboration event where you can receive Locke as a character for free. With an ever-increasing roster, you can add more Final Fantasy characters with amazing things like limit bursts and familiar espers that you might remember from previous Final Fantasy games in the series, and they're all accompanied by absolutely beautiful CG animation. Again, War of the Visions Final Fantasy Brave Exvius is a tactical RPG available right now on the App Store, Google Play, and Amazon App Store. And if you want to get a piece of the action, this is clearly one of the best times for players to jump in, especially with these classic collaborations. You can go ahead and check out my link in the channel description below to try out the game yourself.
It looks cool.
The thing that I really wanted to talk about before we jump into tonight's game, because I've been thinking about this all day, and I even retweeted the conversation. And there's been this thing that I've been thinking about a lot when playing Elden Ring, and it's actually one of the reasons why I love it so much. Why this game is having such a profound impact that it has in comparison to a lot of open world games, much less games in general, and why it is the way it is. And it all boils down to a tweet that popped up earlier today. I think that's under my retweets. Hold on a second. In this tweet, there was an apparent discovery, right, that Iron Pineapple posted. There are some fake walls in Elden Ring that take actual multiple hits to reveal, and this changes everything. And yes, the example is one place up in the Volcano Manor. If you smack a wall approximately 50 times, it seems to have like an actual health pool. The wall disappears. So at that point, I can understand why a lot of people at that point must be like insanely frustrated. At that point, a very large amount of people, and even I was...
No, it just puts me in a... it just puts me in a position now of whenever there's a message that says hidden path here, now I'm starting to think, what if they were telling the truth and I thought they were lying? That's what's happening to me right now, because I've run into a million secret paths here. And I'd be like, you know what? Fuck you. You're lying to me. There's no secret path here. What if there's a secret path there now?
It was like making a joke where it's just like, no, 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 hell no. Like, and it is funny to sort of meme about it, right? Because as someone that's playing through the game, I do want to try to discover as much as possible, but I've come to the understanding that I'm just not, right? Even with like having a chat room around, and
No, and I agree. That's me too. That's why, like, there's parts of me where, like, I want to explore everything. But then like, last time I was streaming Elden Ring, like, in the first area, remember when we went back to the first area, Tainted was like, oh, you could go down here in the shore. And I was like, what? Oh, yeah, you could go in the shore, in the cave, and then go to the fucking island. Huh? I didn't know about this. And it's just like, then I ended up in, like, a water area, like a ravine type shit. I don't fucking know. I'm just gonna say like a water lake. And then a dragon randomly swooped down on me that I never killed in the beginning of the game. And everyone was like, oh yeah, the dragon was like was like an early game boss. I never ran across this dragon. This is the first time I'm seeing said dragon. I didn't know. There's so much shit in this game that I know I'm not gonna probably discover. And there's a part of me that kind of like saddens me. But then I know somebody in the chat's gonna be like, yo, just New Game Plus. True, but I'm like, fuck. New Game Plus, I'm gonna have to then keep track of what I found and didn't find, and but I mean, I do love that about the game, though.
trying to, and having the chat obviously spoil a lot of stuff that's around the corner, and me receiving a lot of things that I never would have gotten before. That's just never gonna happen, but there's so much more. I still can't tell you how crazy it is of playing Elden Ring.
Oh my god, fuck that guy. You see, this is the guy in the place where whenever I saw him, everyone in the chat was like, yo, just jump down. I was like, no, I don't want to fight these guys. Because if they hit you with that, look, instantaneous Scarlet Rot, and look how much health he took. Fuck these guys.
And every single other person I see playing the game is playing the game with different equipment, different armor, and different items than I am.
Yes, and I love that. I love that about Elden Ring. Everybody's class is different. Everybody looks different. Everybody has different armor. Everybody has different shit, and I love that about the game because it's so different for everyone.
And they've only been playing it way fewer hours than I have. So I'm like, where the hell did you get that? I explored that castle thoroughly. It was like I was at like a TSA booth, and that castle was the anal cavity of a poor person boarding an airplane. It was thoroughly checked, and I still missed an absolute shit ton of stuff.
True.
Like, blown away by how much stuff you could actually just not see. And I think that,
whoa, that's what that weapon does? I got that weapon. That's the one where you go, the fusion. That's the fusion ha weapon. Bro, you saw that crazy ass thing that he just did?
thoroughly checked, and I still missed an absolute shit ton of stuff. Like, blown away by how much stuff you could actually just not see. And I think that's kind of amazing.
Yo!
Right? I think it's kind of amazing how much stuff is put into Elden Ring that you will not find. That things will specifically be insanely difficult to locate, even to the point where they are very intricate levels and dungeons and enemies and weapons and gear and bosses that are super intricate, crazy unique. But they're stuck behind a wall or something that almost gives you no inclination that it's there. And they're just gonna stick it in this weird...
Yo, from now on, when I play Elden Ring now, if it looks like they're supposed... Because that's the thing with Elden Ring, there's sometimes areas that looks like there's a secret wall that's supposed to be there. From now on, whenever I play this game, and if I see something that looks even remotely to a secret path, I'm hitting it 50 times.
area behind all this stuff that even if you are observing a lot and trying to do stuff, you might not actually come across it because it's just, you just didn't go left or something like that. I can't tell you how many times I've done this where I have to revisit an area because like, oh God, that's right. When I was going through here, I just didn't go that way. That's kind of crazy and bold and amazing because in so many of these games, it's like, oh, we have all this budget for this huge, crazy area that we're going to put all this effort into with new enemies, new bosses, and all this crazy stuff, and it looks amazing. And there's a good chance our players will never see it. There's a really good chance that a lot of our player base will just never come across it.
You said no intelligence. Why don't you pick another class? To be honest, I like my Bam Bam class. I like just hitting things with just a big weapon. Just even though I know intelligence, man, is broken. If you're a wizard, you're fucking up everything.
And I'm here to tell you that's amazing. I'm here to tell you that that is not something that should be feared or freaked out. And a lot of people are very uncomfortable with that situation. That, oh God, like I'm gonna play through the game and I'm gonna miss so much stuff.
That's
like,
me.
That's so difficult to process for some people because if anything, I have learned that a lot of people are really uncomfortable with not knowing things. You know, they're really uncomfortable with being in the dark regarding some stuff. And I don't think they're afraid of the learning process, but just being freaked out by not knowing things. They can't be comfortable just not knowing things sometimes. So they have to know where everything is, right? What is it? Missing out syndrome or something like that? The whole, like, the fear, not the fear of the unknown.
No, and then you got to give it, like, then chat does that shit where they be like, what is it? El no sabes. They'll just spam in the chat, El no sabes, with like the Pepe smile. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. And then when chat starts saying it, I'm like, what the fuck you mean I don't know? They be like, he don't know. He does not know.
No, but just the fear of missing out.
Then I'm like, fuck.
Very common, right? That is absolutely a thing that a lot of...
Oh, that place sucks ass. This place had me so nervous, especially at the ground when I can't believe so many... Oh my God, there was a secret room. There was a secret room that I didn't discover here, remember? It's all the way at the bottom, and it had one of those guys, like, look like the human centipede, dumb bitches, in front of that room, and I think I had to put 2 stone keys. Oh, I gotta go back there, and I gotta look at that room. It's all the way at the bottom. He lacks critical information, yes.
Games,
Max is right. We don't need to know everything, especially if it's not gonna be something that big. One example is an optional boss in Pokemon Colosseum against a character that's never referenced and is in an area you cleared near the beginning of the game and never need to go back to later on.
Who?
The boss is available not too far later in the game and will disappear if you don't face him before the end of the game, but you get nothing out of fighting him.
What? There was a secret boss in Pokemon Colosseum. You're telling me this now. And I played Pokemon Colosseum as a kid, and I never heard of that. There was a secret boss in the game? How did he look? Holy shit. It's been 10 plus years, and I've never knew this information. Miracle Bee. Miracle Bee. What? I'm Mirror B's rightful successor. Going to get me an afro.
The animator you're looking for is Volta Base. Gold animator of Twitter shows my Volta now on YouTube, and they seem to have deleted a lot of their old intro animations they made for YouTube. All of the YouTubers who have those intros.
Rico! This man said, Rico! Nah, this soundtrack is actually fire.
Miracle Bee's theme is a sped up version of Mirror Bee's.
You lying. So if I slow it down. You say he was going to be the antagonist of the fight? So what does he say afterwards? What Pokemon does he even come out with? He has a Sudowoodo? You know what's crazy, chat? On my birthday in Pokemon Go, I caught a birthday Pokemon. I caught a shiny Sudowoodo. Last year on my birthday in Pokemon Go, I caught a shiny Voltorb. And this year I caught a shiny Sudowoodo on my birthday. Doo-doo-doo. Yo, Medicham is so broken in Pokemon Go. Like, if you get a perfect IV Medicham in Pokemon Go and you max level this motherfucker out, oh my goodness. He's so high investment, but bullshit. This fucking beat, dude. This fucking beat. So what does he say after? My dreams. You've ruined my dreams of getting an afro. You've ruined my dreams of getting an afro. What? So what is the purpose of him? I don't care if no one agrees. I'm still the rightful heir to Mirror B. Even though my hair hasn't grown to a full afro. I never knew about this. Wow. I've never known about that.
There is
What's
no
up,
purpose.
guys?
It's just a fun Easter egg.
Damn, that's it? It's just a fun Easter egg? I'm sorry. Yo, I do a lot of research in like Pokemon Go content. Cause I still be playing Pokemon Go. Check my bits oddity. Let me see. You said the animator you're looking for is Voltabaz on Twitter, but goes by Volta now on YouTube. And they seem to have deleted a lot of their old intro animations that they did for YouTubers. You could still look at the YouTubers who have those intros. Oh shit. Why would he stop? That is fucking heat. Oh my god, that's fucking fire. That's fucking fire, dude. How much he... Yo, this man must charge a fucking pretty penny for these animations. Because I know animators... Nah, animation is not cheap because time is money. And to animate shit is no joke. Wow. I'm gonna have to hit him with a subby dubby wubby. That shit is what? Nah, I got that song stock in my head.
Try to give the player a bunch of references and influences and directions where to go, and like
you say he does stream intros too. I'm gonna have to check out his shit. If I see like some pretty crazy shit, I might commission him. Who knows? But I mean, like, seeing like what he does with the intros, they look really cool. And it's like, especially like if it's original, like an original style type shit like that you did yourself, it's fire.
All this information quest-wise in other games that will allow you to do that.
You said
right?
Pokemon
And I'm here to
Coliseum
tell you
stream.
that-
To be honest, coming back to Pokemon Coliseum, I think would be cool. Because as a kid, I played the game and I didn't like it. But maybe the reason I didn't like it as a kid is because I expected it to be like a happy-go-lucky Pokemon game. Instead, the game was very dark and like the colors were very gloomy and I didn't like the environment. So I beat the game. I remember little to nothing about Pokemon Coliseum, but I remember as a kid, the only reason why I beat the game is because I bought it. And you know, as a kid, when you buy a game, you don't have that much money as a kid. So I was like, fuck. After I beat it, I was like, thank God I'm done with this game. Like, I don't want to play this shit. You said you didn't like the double battles? I don't even know what it was. It's like, as a kid, I was expecting the game to, I guess, be more cheerful and colorful, but the game was just dark, you know? Pokemon Coliseum is dark. And I barely remember Pokemon Coliseum, and I never played XD Gale of Darkness. And I remember everybody was like, yo, XD Gale of Darkness was great. Never played it, have no recollection of it. All I know is Shadow Lugia, that's it. I never played the game.
I understand the feeling, but I think Elden Ring is amazing because
You said, I will say this in terms of mechanics, it's pretty dookie, but the game is hard. The sequel is improved in terms of quality of life. Oh, that sounds great then. That sounds great.
it throws the fear of missing out the goddamn window. It was the same feeling I had with Bloodborne. Where I went through Bloodborne the first time, I had kind of a fear that I was missing out on a whole bunch of stuff. And by the time I came back a second time...
Yo, no joke, everybody in this game be running Radon's weapons. What is up with this weapon that makes it so good? Because my ass is running around with a Oonga Boonga piece of tree. It's beefy. Everybody has this weapon. And then they do that weird shit when it goes... AoE. AoE. Like, I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like, why is everybody doing that shit? The dual weapons, and it hits twice on jump attacks. Actually? Oh, shit. I gotta try it out then.
And this is when I truly fell in love with the game. I found all the stuff that I missed. And the feeling of discovering all this stuff that was like literally right under my feet sometimes. And finding out that...
You say he does stream intros too? When you strike it big, say 1K viewers, you should hit him up. Oh, definitely. Because I know for a fact, like just looking at the intro that he has for Maximilian, dude, I can imagine that shit must have been like an expensive intro because it's so nice. The quality is great. The animations look great. Like, I know he doesn't charge cheap. I know he doesn't charge cheap. So it's like, definitely, like, whatever he charges, I'm going to have to go for it because it's not like, you know, like making other shit. You said his commissions aren't open right now. But I could imagine, like, I feel like minimum, no joke, for like an animated intro, it's going to be between $500 to $1,000. I like just doing like a hypothetical. I feel like it could be between 500 to 1,000. Because come on, like you gotta draw everything frame by frame and animate this shit is no joke.
I had missed.
I feel like it might be that long, but then it's like at the same time, it's like I was about to say, it depends on duration, how long it is too. Because if you want a long intro, oh, of course, that's just gonna rack you like a shit ton of money.
All of this stuff is an incredible feeling. Some people will get thrown off by it, but I think the trade-off is absolutely worth it because the word of mouth is working, right? Everybody that's playing this game is playing it in a different way, completely with different tools and items and approaching it in a huge variety of ways, which is truly fantastic.
My God.
It's cool to see what somebody is going
This shit
through and their
tastes
struggles
just like Bombay.
when it's completely different to yours. It's like all of the crazy mechanics that they're throwing in are building up towards this sort of emergent gameplay where, like, since you have so much approachability to the game and how you want to play it, everybody's doing things way different, and people might just have no idea about what's going on. I don't really have the fear of missing out. Like, there's some times where there's a quest line, and this character can literally be anywhere. And it's rough to not, like, just ask, like, okay, where's the character?
No, that's true. Because there was a character that I missed in Elden Ring called Patches, and everybody in the chat keeps talking to me about Patches. I randomly found the cave, and he was dead. I found all his clothes in the cave, and everyone was like, Retro missed Patches? And I'm like, who the fuck is Patches? And everyone was like, oh, you missed Patches. You suck as a streamer because you missed Patches. And I'm like, who the fuck is Patches? I don't even know who the fuck that is. I missed him, and he died, and I found his clothes.
When you gonna take Bombay and Bacardi straight to the head like Etika did that one time?
Oh, nah, you see, you haven't been here for a hot minute, Sora Indigo. When I used to stream on YouTube, way back in the day with the here I come, rougher than Knuckles, the best of them, tougher than Knuckles. You could call me Knuckles. I'm like Knuckles, I don't chuckle. I'd rather flex my knuckles. I used to be taking shots to the head at that time. Oh my God.
Like a hint of where the character is going next, but at the same time, it's like I'm aware that there's this thing of where they go. This world is so big and vast. I just have no idea.
Yo, I used to be taking shots like on the YouTube days way back. I don't do it much now because taking too much shots make me want to POD and make me want to sleep. Like, I be getting tired.
To approach it. But the idea that we're playing a game in 2022 that is
I mean straight from the bottles, no shot glasses.
You want me to die? Hell no. I would never, like, imagine a whole bottle of Bombay just hell no. I'll be dead. I would have to get my stomach pumped. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, chat, I do not have health insurance. So I am not trying to get that hospital bill. They will fuck me up. They'll be like, hey man, since we pump your stomach, it's only gonna be 3K. I'll be like, only 3K?
Essentially emulates a similar feeling.
Hell yeah, I'm not trying to die.
Experienced when they first fired up The Legend of Zelda, right? The Legend of Zelda NES, where there was a specific restricted amount of information as far as how to approach the game. That's kind of what's going on right now.
He said Legend of Zelda was like that? Oh, you're talking about NES Zelda? You talking about OG Zelda? You said, damn, I'm still on my parents' health insurance. Bro, take advantage of that. Bro, take advantage of that. Once you become legal, they take you off your parents' shit. They take you off your parents' shit, bro. I'm telling you, take advantage of that. If you got to get your teeth cleaned, you feel like you got a cavity, you got to get that shit checked, bro, do that shit now while you're on your parents' eye doctors. You got to get yourself some new glasses. You got to get yourself some contacts. You're on your parents' shit. Take advantage of that shit. I'm telling you, once they take you off, bro, I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling y'all, just do it.
A lot of people just don't know.
Do that shit.
Not give a lot of information about what to do or where to go in some of these situations, much less secret dungeons or NPCs and how the story's unfolding and all that kind of stuff, which is just Soulsness, right? But in this game, it's amplified 10 to 20 times, right? Just 10 to 20.
Oh my god, that fucking, I don't know why that centipede puts his ass up there. I used to hate
times
that.
Amplification of that element because it is so big. There's just so much stuff that is undiscovered and people just don't know and stuff.
Oh, has he done that quest? Has he done her quest? He's about to go there and... No, wait, I think he's been there already because he's picked up the item. There was an item here that he had to pick up. So he picked it up. So he's been here already.
Like that. Even with the crazy information age that we live in right now, right? There's 12 million people reportedly. There's probably way more that have actually bought the game even.
Oh, he died there.
And people are still
he didn't defeat
discovering
him.
Stuff that had not been discovered in like the first month, or as we're in the first month, which is crazy, right? That is way too many players playing so much of the game, and the fact that we are still at this point and people are figuring stuff out and discovering things and sharing that, and people just can't handle it. To me, I feel like it's a situation that's kind of amazing. I think this game is truly special because of that they're emboldened enough to put all this stuff into the game and give it and have an inkling of a chance that people will just have no idea that it exists. I love that. I actually...
You said Max accidentally killed Millicent. Millicent. Who the... I'm sorry, chat. I'm kind of tipsy. Who the fuck is Millicent? Millicent. Elden Ring. He killed her? Bro, I feel like people be accidentally killing people in this game, bro. I still don't know what the fuck to do with that lady chained up in the basement. There's that one lady chained up in the basement, the sorcerer, where she's like, nobody could save me. She's just there, like, chained up, and I'm just looking at her. She's like, I'm like, I don't know what to do with this bitch. Yeah, Selena, I don't know. Selin, that's her name, Selin. I don't know what to do with her. She's just locked down there. She's like, and I'm like, and then it's still funny to me because it's like, in my head, I was like, I don't know what to do with her. I just punched her, and she's like, and her name turned red, and she was just like, oh, now I'm fighting you. And I was like, I don't know, bro. I was trying to help you, and I just started duffing her for, like, I don't know, man. I didn't mean to beat her ass, but it happened. I just started punching her. You say equal rights? No, because I thought I had to free her. So I don't know what came over me to say, you know what? Let me free her by, like... Let me free her by punching her. I know it makes no sense, but maybe the punch would have, like, knocked her off the shackles. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I gotta find out what her quest line is.
Personally love not knowing, because the element of discovery when it comes to these games is absolutely amazing. I think it's one of the things that makes Elden Ring arguably one of the best games I maybe have ever played.
True.
And I would say that it's going to be hard to top stuff like this. It's really going to be difficult to top.
Bro, that's what I've been saying about the $60 price tag. That's why when I saw Kirby, I was like, yo, I'm getting my money's worth with Elden Ring, and I spent like $60 to $70. And then I look at Kirby, and I'm like, Kirby, are you even close to what Elden Ring is? Are you even close to what this masterpiece is? I don't know. You said Hunter Hunter? Yeah, we'll watch Hunter Hunter later. Don't worry. I'm just chilling right now. We're just like going down the list.
I have actually not finished my playthrough yet, so I can't even give a final.
To be honest, let me actually buy Kirby right now. I have to just connect to the Wi-Fi. Because chat went haywire. Let me actually make sure I download Kirby. Should I download Kirby, chat? Or should I wait for it to go on sale? I probably should wait for it to go on sale. You said sale. Go for it. Why is Kirby and Elden Ring compared so much? Because the thing is that they came out around the same time frame. That's why. Because Elden Ring came out and then Kirby just came out. And I think it's like it's been between like how much? Like about a week and a half, 2-week time span. I don't exactly remember when Elden Ring came out. But I know I'm just in fucking love with the game. So then it's kind of like, you know, when the price tags are the same, you think to yourself like, damn, the amount of content I'm getting with Elden Ring is ridiculous. And then you compare it to looking at Kirby and playing the demo, and you're like, this game is cute and all, but I'm like, damn, is this game worth $60 though? Like, it makes you rethink everything, you know? You said Animal Crossing and Doom was the same thing. Wait on that 90% off in 2024. You have AI and Horizon. True. Yeah. I should kind of wait on Kirby. I'm definitely gonna get it because obviously chat went fucking haywire today, and I still appreciate you guys for that. But definitely AI Summon files is like the next go-to, and I want to see what's gonna happen with Date and the rest of the squad. You know, I want to see what's gonna happen with that bitch of a girl I'm watching. Date, you're such a pervert. Bitch, let me live my life. If I like titties, let me like titties, you little asshat. God damn.
Answer. The ending of the game could be absolute 6 butt cheeks in a row. And it has a boss name below. And it could severely compromise the quality of the game by the end. So I can't even tell you what my final feelings of the game actually are. But so far, it's left such a crazy impression on me and almost everybody else that I see playing it that it's absolutely ridiculous. And I think it's the element of not knowing. And the fear of missing out is a big part where people are kind of uncomfortable with the fact that there's just too much in this game. There's too much, and it's all of relatively high quality for the most part.
That's what I'm saying. There's so much in this game, and everything is so fucking high quality. Like I feel like I'm being spoiled with Elden Ring. Like there's parts of me sometimes when I play this game where I'm like, bro, I feel like I shouldn't have paid $70 with this game. I feel like I should have paid $100. Like, that's how I feel with this game. I fucking love this game.
So yeah, I feel in some situations that, yeah, I don't want to...
You said if I gifted you a Steam game, would you play it on Steam? It depends on the game. It better not be like some crazy shit like TOS, like fucking Honey Pop.
Miss out either, but just the discovery process is beyond, absolutely beyond. All I'm going to say is, even though there's some crazy wall stuff and interesting things in the game...
Like, I'm sorry I keep pausing. High key, Elden Ring is like one of those games that I haven't had like a big love for since Ghost of Tsushima. And remember, like, when I finished Ghost of Tsushima, I had like this pit of like sadness in my heart where I was like, damn, I need a game to fill that void after Ghost. And then like this, I haven't, like I said, I haven't felt like that since Ghost. So this is like that game now where it's like, damn, it filled that void so much where I'm like, I'm in love with this shit. And there's parts of me that don't even want to finish this game. That's why, like, sometimes whenever I play this game on stream, I keep on going back to find shit that I haven't found because I don't want the adventure to end. I don't want to finish the story because I love this game so much.
Games changing as a
yeah, and the Ghost DLC, definitely. I have to get on that.
Result of new patches and stuff like that. I truly appreciate a game that goes back.
Oh,
right,
fuck those guys.
Enjoys the arcade
this guy,
days of learning how to figure stuff
Max
out,
is crazy.
I think the other funny thing is that Souls games in general,
he should be running right now.
Birth of Souls games, which is Demon Souls, The game was designed to be super hard, right?
What?
Obviously super hard.
What the fuck did he just do to him? He did some move that just instantly staggered him. There's no way. What the fuck was that?
Hard, but it was designed to be played online. And the online component was the idea that you're going to have other players help you out technically by leaving messages.
You need a faith build for that. Damn. I feel like I'm playing the game on hard mode with just me being unga bunga, because that's what I'm pretty much doing. I finished Elden Ring, but I want to go back and try a new build, and I want to move on, but it's so hard.
And if not co-oping throughout the journey. The idea is that the game was not inherently designed in its document to be played solo, and that is the only way you can play the game. You can, but technically the game was designed for player assistance through and through. It's what I'm trying to say is that the Souls series was the first Strand-like game, and that continues to every single one. Every single one has these huge like online components where people like help each other out throughout the experience. And people also troll throughout the entirety of it as well with fake messages and things like that.
Yes.
So I love it. I love it. I can't even, I see this door, this fake ass door that might be a glitch or might not be a glitch. And then you knock it down and then it reveals not like a crazy new area. It's just like a shortcut, but just the fact that stuff like that is places in the game is so sick. It's so cool to be like, I feel like I discovered everything. And then you come back and you find out you didn't, and this thing was here the whole time. I think that's an incredible feeling that not a lot of games give you nowadays. And the closest thing before have been Souls experiences, obviously. And now Elden Ring amplifies that 10 to 15 times. I think it's funny that a lot of people have this fear of missing out, but it's something that I have absolutely missed in games in general.
No, I agree. I agree 100%. Oh, I'm not even subbed to him on this channel. Oh, shit. This is my other channel. Bro. My wife and I trade off. My wife and I trade off playing and usually watch each other. It's wild how different the game is for each of us. This game is a masterpiece. It has issues, sure, but the accomplishments here is massive. I'm not gonna lie, man. I love Elden Ring so much. I'm trying to think of issues in my head. I think last stream I did state some issues. Like the only issues I feel like would be like the cameras, like the locking on and the camera control when you're like fighting really big bosses. Like the camera gets fucking crazy when you're trying to fight a big boss, like a fucking giant. The camera be like, and I'm like, yo, where the fuck am I? Especially like if it's one of those bitches that move a lot, you just get confused and you don't know what the fuck is happening. But other than that, I feel like this game is a fucking masterpiece. And this is a game that I'm glad that I played. This is a game that I'm glad that I lived to play. And that I could talk about it in the future because I fucking love this game. You said horse battles are meh. Majority of the time, the horse battles are, I guess, like our dragons. But a lot of the time, I just use the horses to get away. And then when the dragon stops, I get off the horse and I just start fucking his foot up. But other than that, I feel like everything about the game, I just love it. The caves, the open world, the bosses, the monsters, everything.
Retro is the type of nigger who would drink hydrogen oxide and he probably doesn't know what that is.
Hydrogen oxide? Yo, Lucy, thank you. Thank you for the birthday wishes, man. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yo, you said if Elden Ring had underwater fights? Bro, I thought we could swim in Elden Ring. And the first thing I did was jump in the water and die. You say you're going to watch the Donkey video about Elden Ring? Is the Donkey video... Does the Donkey video spoil the final boss? Like, that's my question. Because I know there was a Dunk View video, but I want to watch it really bad, but I don't know if he talks about the final boss. He does, right? Kinda. You see, that's the thing. I don't want to see who the final boss is. I don't want to see the mechanics. I don't want to see the map. I don't want to see his moveset. I don't want to see anything. Like I feel like I have to finish my first playthrough before I can see what the hell he does. But then there's a lot of questions when it comes to me because I remember like when I did the last stream, um apparently that's the final area. If I got it right, isn't that the final area? So is Millennia, or that's her name, right? Millennia. Is she an optional boss? Why is she an optional boss? You said I thought she was a story boss. You could get a trophy for beating her. What kind of trophy you get? Is it I bet you that's just a bronze. I know how PlayStation is, man. They be like, "Oh, you defeated a hard ass boss, bronze, bitch." I'm like, "You better give me a gold." She is, because you technically don't have to discover that area of the map. It's a gold? Oh shit, now I have to defeat her. You see, that's the thing. I don't want to do the final area and like, you know, I don't want to beat the game without fighting her. I have to fight her because now I feel like the Elden Ring developers are going to come out with a nerf. Because if they nerfed Radon, I feel like they definitely going to nerf her. Like, let's be real. If they nerfed Radon, they're definitely gonna nerf her, and that gets me scared because I have to defeat her before she gets nerfed. Because then, if I defeat her after the nerf, everyone's gonna be like, "You're kind of ass. You're still kind of ass because you defeated her after the nerf." And I'll be like, "Yo, fuck y'all," and everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, you still kind of donkey dick. You defeated her after the nerf. You gotta do it before the nerf." Yo, that's what I gotta do. But now I'm in this whole new area after this fucking guy talking about, "Hey, you're maidenless. Oh, chop off your fucking finger. Oh, I need the cloth of a maiden full of blood." Oh, okay, now you're in this whole new area. And I went to that area. And I'm gonna be honest with chat, because I love being honest with chat. I kind of tried to discover that area. That area's bullshit. I was riding my horse through a fucking forest, and like 20 fucking giant skeletons with hyper beam in their eyes started blasting me. And there's like a bunch of fucking weird ass zombies that they blow up and then they release a blood mist. That area, I'm gonna have to discover it next time. Next time we play on stream, like, obviously it's not gonna be this stream, like next stream. When we play Elden Ring, we're gonna have to discover that area, but that area is already dog shit. Y'all heard the tone of his voice? Bro, that area is dog shit, because I was only in that area for like 10, 15 minutes, and I was already like, you know what? Fuck this area. This area is ass. You said the boss there has you heated? Oh, fuck. You said, but the runes. Yes, but the runes, I have to find the area where is the quote-unquote farming area. When I find that area, I'm gonna do what I have to do. I'm gonna have to farm. I'm probably gonna boost up my faith and my intelligence, maybe. I don't even know if I should. Maybe I should just keep going just full strength and vitality and maybe endurance, just so I could just stick with Unga Bunga and then just that's it. Because, oh man, that area was dog shit. It was so bad. I did not like it, but yeah, that's crazy that this area was discoverable after 50 hits. Wow, thank you for sending me this for Brinsky.